All right, we're ready for our third of 5 pro bouts. For the first fighter introduction, here's Cody Gwynn.
Another reminder, ladies and gentlemen, we still got some Apex event shirts left, 2 for $10 at the Fracture Fightwear booth. Be sure before the night's over, grab your favorite fighter, head over there, get a picture made at the Fracture booth for free tonight. The official Apex shirts, 2 for $10 for the remainder of the night as we move on to your next professional fight. Will be at a catch weight of 165 pounds, brought to you by Pizza Plus. Please welcome to the cage at this time, fighting out of the red corner, Nick Collins.
Nick Collins versus Ian Boxhorn, our 18th bout of the night. Nick Collins and Ian Boxhorn, 165-pound catch weight. And bout 18 is presented by Pizza Plus. I'm Vince Ferrara along with Dustin Walden Diablo as Nick Collins out to the cage first. Collins 0-3, stands 5'9", weighed in at 163 pounds. He fights at a Champions Freestyle in Birmingham, Alabama. Collins has yet to win his pro career, has losses to J.D. Domingue, and that was a stoppage via strikes, and then also lost to Daniel Watts back at War 5 via submission with a triangle choke. And then as a amateur, had a win over Corey Lay, and that was back in 2012. So not very active is Nick Collins. He's had one, his last bout was 2014, had one in 2013, and had one in 2012. To announce his opponent, Cody Gwynn.
Now please welcome his opponent, fighting out of the blue corner, Ian Boxhorn.
Great reaction to Ian Boxhorn being introduced as we are in a catchweight 165-pound bout. Ian Boxhorn comes into this bout 2-1. 165 pounds is what Boxhorn weighed in at. He's, of course, out of the D-Evil camp with Dustin Diablo Walden out of Elizabethton, Tennessee. Boxhorn, 5'9", weighs in at 165 pounds. And Boxhorn is back here at Apex Fight 6. Now, we've seen Ian Boxhorn fight for a long time in East Tennessee. His first amateur bout was in 2001. Then that was a win over Joel Welton. Then he didn't fight again until 2004, where he beat John Harper. Then didn't fight again until 2005, where he beat Devin Searles and Andy Chaffins in 2005. In 2006, had a win over Chase Knight and Josh Stepp. Then fought in 2007 twice, the loss to Josh Stepp. Then that was his only loss of his amateur career. Then in 2007, wins over Eric Horning and Wilfred Brinton before he turned pro, but didn't do so till 2009. His first pro bout was a loss to Michael Berwanger at ICF 18, and then back-to-back wins coming in. For our official fighter introductions, go to Cody Gwynn.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is tonight's featured bout, and we'll be at a professional catch weight of 165 pounds, brought to you by Pizza Plus. When the action begins, the referee in charge of this bout is Jimmy Neely. Introducing first, fighting out of the red corner. Tonight he brings in a professional record of 0 wins with 3 defeats. He weighed in 163 pounds, fighting out of Champions Freestyle in Birmingham, Alabama, Nick Collins. Standing across the cage tonight, fighting out of the blue corner with a professional record of 2 wins with 1 defeat. He weighed in 165 pounds, fighting on a D-Evil fight team in Elizabethton, Tennessee, Evil Ian Boxhorn.
Evil Ian Boxhorn in the black trunks with the red trim against Nick Collins out of Birmingham, Alabama. Black trunks, the blackout Trunks. Tell us about Ian Boxhorn's game.
Ian Boxhorn, man, he was one of my original kind of coaches. He's been around since I started. He was one of the original guys in the Tri-Cities to ever even compete in a mixed martial arts event. And hence the name Evil, and he's one of the co-founders of D-Evil, so hopefully we'll get to see him come out and showcase some of his old school abilities here tonight, man.
The D and the Evil. I'm putting this puzzle together.
That's exactly right.
And there's a slam by the evil one, Ian Boxhorn. So why the gaps, the long times in between bouts?
With Ian, his being able to compete and some of the things he had going on with injuries, family things, some of those time periods were in between like births of his daughters and things like that. And, he spent a lot of time with his family trying to, build that and get things going there. And there was a lack in training that he was able to do because he was working so much or spending time with the family. So once we got into a groove of getting him training regularly, he likes to, get in there and compete and still play with these young kids, man.
Boxhorn is on top in the black trunks with the red trim, Flight 4 logo on him, and Collins on the bottom, black trunks with the tap out logo on those, as we're at a minute 15 into round number 1 here, our 18th bout of the night. This presented by Pizza Plus, 165-pound catchweight bout, 3 5-minute rounds, and we're a minute and a half into round number 1.
Ian's so strong, he's so deceptively strong. He grabs a hold of you and feels like he's a 350-pound man just grabbing you. It hurts. And, he's an excellent ground and pounder. He loves to throw elbows, especially over top, which I'm pretty sure he's probably going to throw one in a second. But,
Yep, snuck one in there.
But, yeah, man, he's a good wrestler. He wrestled up in New York State when he was in high school. And, like I said, he was one of the original guys that ever fought or even trained in mixed martial arts before it was even known as MMA or whatever. It was known as NHB, No Holds Barred. And, he was competing and doing it then. And one of my idols, man, so definitely a big fan here.
That's cool. That's Dustin Walden. Diablo, our commentator, our analyst here tonight. I'm Vince Ferrari here at Apex Fights 5. His first bout was a win over Joel Welton, June 16th, 2001, in the event called International Sport Combat Federation Hot Summer Fights 2001.
14 years ago.
You got to love that. Hot Summer Fights. And he won via arm bar. Yeah. A lot of submissions in Ian's career.
Oh yeah, he's been a purple belt in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu for 10 years now. Mm-hmm. So the kid's got he's got great ground skills, man. Which Nick here looks like he's going for, he's moving his hips and possibly trying to set up an armbar or triangle himself. But honestly, I don't really think that that's going to fare well trying that against Ian. So
Ian's been in control here throughout this first round. Rains down with a left there. Sticks her right. You can see some of how red the face is of Collins on the bottom. Ian trying to get out of the hand control by Collins so he can rain down some punches.
I think Ian's got some goofball with some glasses on in his corner over there. I don't know who that is. Yeah. Looks like
you mean the guy that dominated his opponent at RFA last night?
Yeah, Mr. Primetime himself.
Yep. Interviewed by Josh Cate earlier tonight here at the Dickie Warren Dome in Blountville.
Watch Ian kind of rain down strikes here, come underneath that arm.
Wow.
Yeah, he's vicious, man.
Yeah, you can see the evil in those punches for sure. Bad intentions, Ian Boxhorn, as we're nearing the 45-second mark left in this first round. Collins has been able to get nothing going in this first round, dominated by Boxhorn. And boy, you can see the forehead of Collins.
Oh, yeah.
Showing the wear from those punches. And there may be more coming. Boxhorn looking to land a few shots here. Down to 10 seconds left in this first round. Collins eats an elbow, a second one. Trying to hang on here. He will. Takes a shot to the forehead again as Ian Boxhorn looks like he hadn't even started this bout yet, as he got up fresh as a daisy and ready to go. And I won't even bother to ask you who won that first round, as that was all Ian.
Yeah, man. I mean, Ian's this time around this camp, he started off camp with some bruised ribs, and he wasn't really able to do the cardio like he wanted to. But the last couple of weeks, his weight's come off and his conditioning's gone up, and I think the ribs healed up a little bit, and he was able to actually get back into training in full swing. So it was good to see a transformation from where he started this camp to where he ended it.
Good to see Ian Boxhorn returning to Apex Fight 6. And healthy, getting past those injuries as well.
That's the thing with him, man. He stays, like, in the offseason he gets injured somehow, some way. And, it's just name of the game as you get older sometimes.
Ian Boxhorn said about Nick Collins he expects him to be a very tough fighter. Collins has been training in MMA for over 10 years like him, and he expected him to be well-rounded. Collins has not been able to show that well-rounded repertoire to this point.
Collins got a good snappy jab here. Oh, Ian went that. Oh,
wow.
Nice. Ian went for the flying knee and put the Superman tackle of some sort.
They collided, and Collins took the worst of that. Trying to hook that arm of Boxhorn, who is trying to work his way up. What's Ian's best spot on top? Is he like you, likes the side control?
Ian is good out of somebody's guard like he is right now. That's where he's going to land his more effective strikes. Once he gets past the guard, though, he gets into he's a nasty crucifix setup, man. And once he gets that crucifix setup, you're locked in. You're not getting out of it.
Collins, this is not the way he wanted to start round number 2. When he was dominated in round 1.
And Ian shoved him against the cage over there in his corner. And it's just going to get nasty, especially with his coach over there, or our coach, I should say, Caleb Cupp. Caleb Cupp will make you feel like you're worthless over there. Not saying anything bad, but he's just going to make you realize how much punishment you're taking,
So he's by the things he'll say to Ian? Or
no, the things he'll say to the other guy.
Okay.
Like, like he's definitely not enjoying this, or, he doesn't like that, do it again. Just things like that to demoralize a guy from being able to get his confidence back, especially being in the bad spot.
And probably doesn't even need to yell it. Because they are right there.
Oh, yeah. Caleb's probably just chit-chatting with him right now. Caleb's so mean.
Which is perfect. Oh, that elbow had to hurt Collins. He turns his head to the mat. This is right back where they were in round 1.
Yeah, this is probably where this fight's going to stay. But maybe Nick's got something he's waiting to pull out of his bag here. Maybe he's got a strip armbar or something. Because the only times that Ian's lost 2 fights, and one of the fights being by Kimura to Josh Stepp a long time ago, which Josh Stepp's made a pretty good professional career out of himself, and like Warbanger or something like that was the guy's name. And that kid was just so much stronger than Ian at the time. But this is a bad spot for Nick right now.
All Collins could do is try to gain arm control.
Ian's got that arm pinned, and I'll be honest with that. I've been stuck in this position, and it doesn't feel very good. I'm not even like, I can just feel his pain, and I feel kind of bad for him. But
from across the cage, you can feel Collins' pain. Oh, now he's got the back.
Ian's got it. He's got that body triangle locked in, and that's right there. That's going to suck a lot of the air out of you to begin with. Not to mention the choke that he's about to get attached to. So
Ian's got strong legs, doesn't he?
He's strong everywhere. Like I said, man. He grabs a hold of you, and you feel like you're just being crushed by Andre the Giant.
Oh, and then he's going to slide over to try some more ground and pound with a full mount.
Like I said, Ian's just mean, man. Like, he's evil. That's where he gets the nickname Evil from.
never quite got full mount. He's trying, I think, to sweep over.
I mean, Nick's avoiding and letting him, and he's not giving up, and that's a plus, man. The kid's tough. The kid's trying.
Either rain down punches on my face or you get my back. I mean, that's basically Collins' decision right now.
Yeah. I mean, maybe he's, maybe he's playing possum and he's, waiting on Ian to wear himself down.
Got the right hand of Boxhorn. I'm going to try. Actually, no, it's Boxhorn that's controlling the arm.
Ian's going to try to set up an arm bar, it looks like, possibly, or set up that rear naked choke. Yeah, he's going to put that other hook back in.
Yep. Get the body lock in.
And now he's going to just try to rain hard strikes. Got 40 seconds left in this round.
Oh, just vicious shots with the right by Boxhorn. Goodness, showing the evil nickname that he has and has earned. And now
he's flat.
Collins is cut, flattened out.
So Ian gets his choke in. It could be done if he flattens out right here.
15 seconds left in this round. Oh, man, he is cranking it. Can Collins survive? He gets out of it, and looks like he will survive round number 2. But this is
Collins is tough. Definitely tough. He's taking some punishment, but he's sticking it out, man.
Collins busted up.
He doesn't look happy right now, but he's still got another round. He can come out and maybe catch Ian with a punch or maybe a kick or something. That's what he's trying to do. He's trying to stand a bang with Ian, and Ian's closing the distance on him, putting him on his back quick.
So Ian is how is Ian? We haven't really had a chance to see it. How is he in the stand-up game? If it stays that way.
I mean, Ian's got stand-up. He's got a powerful rear right hand, and he's got a powerful leg kick. His only problem is he doesn't set up a lot of combinations. He's never really had a chance to set up his strikes and let him go inside his fights. But in sparring, once he gets into a groove and he gets comfortable, he hits hard. And he hits precise. He's very right down the middle with that jab, and he comes over top of that right. So when it lands, it hurts.
Okay, gentlemen, round 3, let's go.
All right, we're underway.
Ian's more dangerous striking out of the clinch.
See a feint there by Boxhorn. Missed head kick attempt by Collins. And this is the longest stretch we've been in the stand-up between these two.
Yep.
Oh, Superman punch.
And now he's got a naked choke.
Oh, over. Wow. Ian Boxhorn from the stand-up made it happen.
I don't think I've ever seen a Superman punch to a rear naked choke. That was cool. Superman punch to rear naked choke. First time ever.
I don't think it was – the Superman punch was 100% clean, even though I think he busted up Collins' lip. But he turned around and just gave it to him right there.
Wow. Yeah, I think Ian turned this into the Mother's Day Massacre.
That was about as one-sided bout as we've seen tonight. And
especially on the pro side, absolutely.
Yeah. And we've seen some quicker ones, but goodness, dominated by Ian Boxhorn. Does Ian, is he going to continue to fight? Is it time fight to fight? What do you think about his passion for continuing to fight?
With Ian, it's always about the situation that comes up and what he's got coming on, and if I can keep him in the gym and keep him working hard and training hard, then we'll definitely see him in the cage again.
All right, for the announcement of our official decision, here's Cody Gwynn.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Jimmy Neely has got a stop to this fight. 28 seconds into the 3rd round. Your winner by submission via rear naked choke, Evil Ian Boxhorn! Boxhorn.
Evil Ian Boxhorn with the win. And Ian moves his record to 3-1 and another W for D Evil. He has 3-0 tonight.
3-0, baby.
How about that?
Love my guys. I got Tyler Minton coming up here in a little bit.
Yep.
Excited about that one.
And you see there's primetime Adam Townsend, who was victorious and dominant last night over Yuri Villafort at RFA.
Looking like Stevie Wonder tonight.
Never shy away from the spotlight. Here is Josh Kate with our winner.
We're here with your winner, Ian Boxhorn. Ian, get to fight in your hometown, get a victory. Talk to me about that.
It's a beautiful thing, man. It's a lot of hard work.
So, Dustin Walden was telling me the Superman punch, the rear naked choke is something you work all the time. Tell me about the finish.
Absolutely, it definitely is. It didn't really feel like I landed that clean, but it was enough to turn his head to sink that in deep. So, thank you for it.
Did you come out in the third round and really want a finish? I know you're a grinder, you like to grind on people, but what was your corner telling you between the second and third round?
I come out and finish, or try to finish every single time, but they were just basically telling me to, be patient and take it when it gets there. So,
Well, you look good tonight. Any sponsors?
absolutely. I have Ink Revolutions, Bravery Sports Gear, Misty Buck Attorney at Law, Barbarians of Kingsport, Liberty Taxes Variable, Highland Heating and Cooling, CNC Plumbing, Kind Chiropractic. Those guys have helped me stay put together over the years. Double Time Delivery, and also Aiden Johnson Dunham.
All right, everybody, Ian Boxhorn.
Thanks, guys. Thank you to everybody who came out tonight.
Well done by Ian Boxhorn. The winner, about 18, presented by Pizza Plus at 165-pound catch weight. Ian Boxhorn, who moves to 3-1 in the win over Nick Collins, who falls to 0-4. Guess what we have